Hey guys, Zach from Dead Chat here. We're going to be taking a look at The Walking Dead Season 7 promo that just came out. See if we can analyze it, figure out what's going on by some of the pictures I took. So basically, it starts out with the everyone still lined up and it's flashing through memories. Here's a couple pictures like Rick giving Carl the hat, there's Glenn and Maggie, Rick and Michonne, Rosita saying I'm in when Glenn was asking if she was down. Kind of like Eugene stepping up, and there's more. I just kind of took a couple. You get the idea. It's stuff we've all seen before, and kind of just like big building moments that they've had throughout this time. One of the first moments they show after that, basically, it's Morgan, the people he met, and Carol heading back to the community that they have, which we'll get to in just a few moments. In the next shot, we're back to where Negan's smashing heads. If you look kind of closely in the back, right behind Negan, it's a long shot. It kind of looks like Rosita, and I'm not the only one that noticed that. Several thousand people have noticed this on the internet. So I mean, it could be, it could not be. It might just be a coincidence, but it's something to think about. Now here, they just took the bucket off that walker's head. Right here, this is called the Sanctuary. This is where Negan's group lives. They call it the Sanctuary. Don't get it confused with Terminus. Here's Dwight kind of looking over. Dwight, in a way, is one of the main ones in charge, but not quite in charge in Negan's group. He has an interesting role. Like in this part, he's telling the guy, everything's his or will be. Now, we don't know what escalated to this moment. A lot of people on the internet think that this might be Aaron who he's holding the gun up to. I personally don't think it looks like Aaron. But if that's him in that shot, that means he also is one that didn't get Lucille, so he is also safe. And speaking of Lucille, the next picture that comes up is the blood dripping off the bed. Someone is not going to escape this like they always do. Someone is dying. My personal belief they're going to stick with the comic and go Glenn. Some people believe that it's going to be two people. Can be Glenn and Abe. I don't think it's going to be two people, but I'm not saying it's impossible. But I really think Glenn's going to be at least one of them dying. Alright, so in this scene, Negan's walking by, everyone's kneeling down. Negan demands a lot of respect. He'll punish you if you don't respect him. It could be something to do with that zombie bucket head. You know, he does things like that. Something I want to point out. The background, I'm pretty sure they are at Alexandria right now, and I'll point that out in a couple more pictures where it seems relevant. Well, surprisingly enough, it's the next picture, so this is the same background that's also in that picture that we just seen. Now, in the trailer, he's saying, you might think there's a door number 4. The truth is, this is the only way. He's letting them know if they don't comply, he will kill them. He doesn't want to kill them. He wants their stuff. He wants them to go by his rules. It makes him feel strong on the inside. But there's something I really want you to look at. Look at who's right behind him. I'm 99% sure that's Maggie, which means Maggie survives Lucille. So I'm pretty sure that shot's important as like a hidden little thing, like, hey, Maggie's still alive, but a lot of people weren't paying attention because Negan's out front. Now, next, here's Spencer, and in the trailer he says, we should have made a deal when we had the chance. Now, Spencer is probably like, well, this used to be my mom's place. I feel responsible. I need to step up. If he's going to step up to Rick, things aren't going to end well for him. So I think he's not going to make it because he's probably going to start trying to cause a revolution. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I thought this was going to happen a while ago, honestly. Now, Morgan here's whooping ass. I don't have anything in depth like besides the fact I'm just proud of Morgan for what he did for Carol. That's pretty awesome. I just like seeing Morgan whoop some ass. Now, this is pretty important. There's zombies. It looks like the wall's torn down. This looks like the hilltop. And the reason I think it's hilltop is because this picture there's Jesus. Now, Jesus isn't in his normal like combat uniform. He's wearing his casual clothes. We've only seen him wear the hilltop the one time we were there. Now look at the fire and all that. I believe there's going to be a battle going down there. And if the wall is down, it doesn't look like it's a good thing for the hilltop. Now this other picture, it appears Negan's knocking on the door of Alexandria. That's Alexandria's gate. We know that 100% for sure. The difference with that picture in particular, it looks like it's shot at night because it looks like there's headlights shining light through the curtain, I'm going to call it. Now, the other pictures in Alexandria were taken during the daytime. So he's going to be showing up at night for some odd reason. Maybe Rick isn't there. Who knows? We'll find out. Alright, here's what everyone's been waiting for who read the comics. King Ezekiel has arrived with Shiva, the tiger, his trusty pet. King Ezekiel is leader of the kingdom, where Morgan found those people to help Carol. The kingdom's main building should be a school if they follow the comic book, and I believe he's in the auditorium right now, and his throne's up on top of the auditorium. So, and the other reason I believe this, in this quote, Carol's like, I don't know what the hell's going on in the most beautiful way. She's in an auditorium. I believe she just seen Shiva, the tiger. She's shocked but very amazed by this. She thinks it's awesome. You could tell by her little smirk on her face. It's just a delight to her. This is right up her alley. So at this point, towards the end, they try posting The Walking Dead, making it look like the trailer's ending. All of a sudden, we see Tara hiding from someone. We forgot about these guys. They've been out on a run after they attacked the compost, her and Heath. It seems like they've ran into some trouble on their own. Like, here's this Sandy S. Walker. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea where they're at. Maybe they're on the beach, but here's someone who I guess to be the saviors. Maybe they're hunting them. They're running it into these walkers. I don't know. But then all of a sudden we see Heath and Tara walking in our, sorry, not walking, but they're looking into a tent, which I'm assuming is another savior outpost. Maybe not, but it's someone's community at the very least. And all of a sudden, towards the end, it shows Tara about to shoot someone, and instead killing whatever it was with the butt of the, well, we assume killed, but with the butt of the gun. Maybe it was just a walker. Maybe. Who knows for sure. But that's where it leaves us at that point. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like this, please give us a like. Follow us on Twitter, tweet us. Any recommendations, we're open to criticism. But anyways, we have a podcast on iTunes as well. Search Dead Chat. Right now we're doing recaps on The Preacher. We got one more of that, the season's finale coming up. Got Fear the Walking Dead reviews and analysts coming up on podcasts. So yeah, check us out. Any questions, just tweet us at Dead Chat, 2 T's on Twitter, all one word. And besides that, thanks for listening.